Now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
180. 180. 180.
Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 45 yards. And the Ravens need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Next to score, Ravens 7, Chargers 0.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Again, it's Hampton. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Here's 3rd down and 4.
Down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. Just their 1st in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 58-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Yo.
Here's 2nd and 8. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
180. You.
Henry up the middle. He will push his way down to about the 14. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Jackson. Now he's going to step. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped him.
15-yard loss brings up third down.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Thirteen. Hey. 13.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
In a 4th down.
Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here's Herbert. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Hampton. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
A gain of 4 yards.
Now it's Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 58 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score.
Point is good.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Sit out. 180. What a shot. Hey. Sit out.
Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Hey, middle. What is shot? Hey, report. You change it. Go right here.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
It's not. What? Report. You. You at X.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Play action. It's Jackson.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
Fourth down.
Go.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DeAndre Hopkins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. After one, 17-7 is our score. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
They'll check this one down to Hampton.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From the 50, here's Herbert.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That close on third down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on third and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 24 yards.
Now they'll change things up.
First down. First and 10 at the
Herbert.
26-yard line.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Herbert now. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, this is blocked. Now the Chargers have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I rarely question anyone's effort on the field. But normally, you give up a touchdown like that, a long-distance play, there's usually not a lot of resistance on the extra point. In this case, though, boy, they bowed their backs and got after it, didn't they?
A little revenge. Nicely done.
Yeah, way to go. Get in there, block it, and show them that they're still fighting.
The Charger drive about to get going.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Second down and 8. Herbert changing things up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
From the 41, Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
And the Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one too low.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Herbert throwing again. Now he'll tuck it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Allen on the screen. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. There he goes again. He may go. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
13. Report. Go ahead.
Throwing is Jackson.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
That's a gain there. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Omarion Hampton,
30 27 yards.
And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2.
They'll look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
It's complete. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On a quick.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
First down and goal to go.
Henry. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
He changed it. Shot!
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. On his loop for the extra point.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Ravens 37, Chargers 15. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here. You know, he's been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Herbert off the play action. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete. A misconnection there, and he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Charger drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Oronde Gadsden, 75 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Chargers 23.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A first down carry for Henry.
And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And 7 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, throw it, what?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 34 yards.
And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Luke now for the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Ravens 44, Chargers 23. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action. It's Herbert.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Open man right side. That's McConkey.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Ladd McConkey from 8 yards out. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Chargers 30.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Shoves him aside. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Lamar Jackson, 42 yards.
And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. On his loop for the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score. Ravens 51. Chargers 30. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Touchdown, Chargers.
Oronde Gadsden with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They begin with Henry. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
No, we changed it.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Odafe Oweh so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line.
They wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. This time Jackson will throw it. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
You at X. You at X. Hey.
4th down. Here's Jackson.
Oh, that is incomplete.
The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. Now it's Herbert. In trouble, and he's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Herbert.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they can't bring him down. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Past the 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chargers 37.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.